we're going to talk about today. Don't compromise the altar. Don't compromise the pattern. Don't compromise the altar. Don't compromise the pattern. I'm going to give you some historical background, amen, just to know where we're coming from in Joshua 22. And we're starting in the book of Joshua 22, chapter 22. Israel had finally entered and possessed much of the promised land. The land had been divided among the tribes of Reuben, Gad, and half of Manasseh, had received their inheritance on the eastern side of the Jordan River. These tribes had faithfully helped the other Israelites fight for the land. Joshua 22 begins with Joshua releasing them to return home. In verses 1 through 6, they had finished their assignment. So when we are here telling you these things, that means to go back to read them. Amen. To get a better understanding, not just taking it for the moment that's here, but you will get more when you go back to it. Amen. For yourself. Amen. Amen. Joshua commended them because they had obeyed Moses, obeyed Joshua, remained faithful to their fellow Israelites. They helped their brothers receive their inheritance, and they served God faithfully.
All right, come on, fix it.
Joshua told them to return home, but he gave them an important warning.
All right.
In verse 5, he said, but be very careful to obey all the commands and the instructions that Moses gave to you. Love the Lord your God, walk in all his ways, obey his commands, hold firmly to him, and serve him with all your heart and all your soul. That's where he blessed them. But the danger came after the victory.
All right, come on.
When the eastern tribes reached the Jordan River, they built a large altar. The western tribes heard about it and immediately became alarmed. Why? Because God had commanded Israel to worship him according to his prescribed way. He gave them instructions. He laid a pattern. He laid a blueprint. Thank you, Lady Court, for teaching. They feared that this altar represented rebellion, idolatry, or a competing place of worship.
Yeah. Come on now.
Competing place of worship. For my fellow worship leaders out here, we know that this culture is turning into a competing place of worship. And it has no place for competition. Joshua 22:12 says, the congregation gathered to go to war against them. This is important because Israel was willing to fight over the purity of worship. But before they fought, they had to check some things out. Phineas and the leaders went to the eastern tribes and confronted them. Sometimes you just got to go check some things out. Sometimes it's not what it always seems. It's not what it always looks like. A lot of us have put on the airs of, whew. I can talk about it because I'm in it a lot. Oh, they think they're this. Oh, they think they're that. Oh, why are they the only ones that get chosen to lead, to preach, to be out here? But again, sometimes you just gotta go check some things out. It's not what it always seems. It's not what it always looks like. So Joshua 22:28 is more than a statement about an altar. It reveals a pattern. The pattern matters.
What's your pattern?
The tribes of Reuben, Gad, and half of Manasseh have built an altar near the Jordan. The other tribes initially thought that they had rebelled against God, but the Eastern tribes explained that the altar was not another altar for worship. It was a witness that they belonged to the same covenant people. They said, we're just like you.
My God.
We're really not different. We're just on another side. You're on the west, we're on the east. But we're really all the same. We all belong to God. So the key phrase is, it may be a witness between us. The altar was designed to communicate something to the present generation and the generations after them. This gives us a powerful question of, what pattern is my life leaving behind?
Like that.
Our relationship with Jesus should leave a clear witness that says, I belong to Christ.